Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? Good to be here once again. Today, Monday, 2nd of June. Yep, we're in a new month. Hope everyone had a great weekend. And as you can see, I'm on my own today. Jane has just been called away to something, so she's not here, unfortunately. So you've got to put up with me today on Monday Fun Day. I will do my very best to entertain you for a short period of time. I do like to try and keep Mondays a bit more jovial, a bit more relaxed, so we can have a little bit of a chat about things, if that's okay. Just to bring you up to date on Passive Wise, nothing new in the ecosystem. But as always, I do recommend that you log in on a daily basis into your ecosystem. That's where the updates are going to be. And obviously, we wait very eagerly to anything that gets put in there by our CEO, Ash Mufareh. Also, I hope you had chance to listen in and watch our brother Marty Dugard, not Marty Dugard, I'm sorry, Chris Johnson today with the lovely Susie Hey McRae as well. Great to see them on as well, and really nice that Chris is having a few people on with him. So much so, I'm with him tomorrow. Yep, me and Chris are going to do our lives together tomorrow, and it just makes our lives easier um, with somebody else on there as well. We can bounce off each other. One of the reasons I absolutely love doing OP Digital Blueprint with Andy Burks and Gina Lever is that you could talk a lot more about things as well, can't you? So what did I get up to over the weekend? On Friday, we went to where we used to live, a little village where we had our pub restaurant, place called Clibry. No, it's not. It's a place called Clifton upon Tean. That's where I used to live, Clibry, Mortimer. Because one of our best friends, the people, if you remember the couple that we did the Alzheimer's walk with down in Salisbury, they're on a 6-week trip round Europe. They are setting off 2 weeks on Saturday, and they are heading over to Spain, well, into France first, down the west coast of France into Spain, and then traveling around Spain, Portugal, and then back into France. That's going to take them 6 weeks in their camper van. So we had a bit of a barbecue and a get together with some other friends as well on the Friday night. It was also Friday was quite a poignant day for me as well. I lost one of my friends, in fact, same age as me, 62, to the dreaded sea. And it was his wake and funeral on Friday, and I didn't get a chance to go to it because of this party. Um, it's always very sad, isn't it, when you start losing people that you know personally from your childhood that you've grown up with, and unfortunately, it's going to be something that is going to happen more and more often as age progresses. But he was a cracking guy. I was in the fire service with him as well for 6 years. So Dexter, if you're listening up there, I hope you had a good send off, my friend, and I know that you were well toasted on the evening on your wake. Bless him, he was a good guy. Another boater, actually, Dexter was. He had a boat in Worcester for many years, and he just recently sold it and bought a place over in Spain. So a great shame, but anyway, there you go. So that was Friday. Came back Saturday. Obviously, Saturday morning we went over and saw my parents. My mum's struggling at the moment. I think it's the best way. Everything that's happening is inevitable. It is part of what she was told is going to happen. She's getting a lot tireder. She's getting more other ailments as well of part of this brain tumor that she has at the moment. Obviously, if you are one of the prayer warriors, stick it her way, that's for sure. But yeah, she's not good at the moment. She's sleeping an awful lot. So, but I did speak to my dad today, this morning, after I saw them on Saturday morning, and he's really chipper. You know, he's very resigned, I think, to what's going to happen. And he was showing me he's baking sourdough bread at the moment. And he's very chuffed because he's got himself a sort of a little Dutch oven that goes in his own oven just for making sourdough bread. And he sent me a picture this morning of his sourdough, and it's pretty banging actually. Let's see if I can get it up on here and show you guys. Oh yeah, there you go. Look at that. So I hope you can all see. Let's have a look. I'll tell you what, let me just take off my background and then that'll make life easier. So that's the sourdough bread that he made, which I think's not a bad go. He's been having this culture that he's making sourdough out of for a very long time. It's almost like having a baby for him. He keeps feeding it every day and all that sort of stuff, and making his sourdough. But I had a good chat with him today. Whilst I was walking the dog this morning as well, I saw an English bird that I didn't recognise. It's one of the smallest of the English birds, and it transpired after I googled it that it was a willow warbler. Willow warbler, and it was like just about this big, really big, quite a long beak for picking the bugs out of the tree, the trunk of the tree as it goes up and down. But it was really nice to see it. And when I was talking to my father this morning, we were talking about the amount of birds that are around at the moment here in the UK. There really is a lot. We're having quite a dry spell as well here in the UK. And there is, I think up north, there's already a water ban in place up there. So I think next week we have rain coming in for a prolonged period for more than a day. So I think the farmers over here will certainly be very, very happy and relieved to have that, because the ground is very dry to the extent that it's cracking. You know, when you're walking on hardened paths on fields and stuff, and when it gets that dry, the ground starts to crack underneath it. So that will be welcome for especially the farmers, that's for sure. And then yesterday we had a barbecue round at my eldest daughter with the grandkids, as a bit of a celebration for my birthday, which was on the 23rd of May. As you guys all know, it was the only day that we could all get together with my other daughter who had been in America, but she was back, the one that's expecting the child. And that was fantastic. And so much so, had a surprise visit from Jane and Mark, who were going away in their camper van. I knew absolutely nothing about it. The doorbell, I went and I opened it, and it was like, oh, what are you doing here? So that was very nice to see them. And we had a lovely day. And Claire, bless her, she did a fantastic job. She's having a few problems at work at the moment with a few people, but she's got a very stressful job, though. I don't know if you know, but she is a substance abuse counselor. So that covers the whole spectrum of personal abuse, as in alcohol, drugs, smoking, and anything like that, substance abuse. So she is the person that does the one-to-one, face-to-face with all her clients. She has about 70 to 80 clients, I think, on her books. And part of what she does is not only the counselling to try and get people off what they're on or help with what they are doing, but also to administer safer alternatives to what they're taking. So, for instance, if they are heroin users, for instance, then they can register with the council. She is the person then that has that person assigned to her. She assesses these people, and she has these one-to-ones, and she administers the alternative to heroin to these guys, and does it in a controlled environment. And this means that it's not that they're not going to go over the top or abuse what they're doing, it means that they stand a better chance of doing it cleanly, to do it more in a much more controlled environment. I mean, she almost on a weekly basis, because she has 70 or 80 clients on her books, she will lose through substance abuse one of those clients, and obviously then she gets other people. So it is a very stressful job for her. Why? Because she builds a relationship up with the people that she's trying to help, and it's not just down and outs, it's people from every walk of life. She's got people on her books that are professionals, lawyers, solicitors, estate agents, etc., who have cocaine problems, and so they're on their books. You know, they're functioning, they're doing what they're meant to do, and all the rest of it. But they, you know, they find it difficult to manage everything that they're doing, and a lot of the case, as we all know, part of the reason that people do turn to abuse in either drugs, alcohol, or smoking is because of their situation. And God forbid we aren't put in those situations, but I know full well how people can turn to these sort of things because they feel it's their only escape from the reality that they're in. And that's what happens, and it becomes a very slippery slope. But it takes a lot of courage, doesn't it, really, for them to first of all admit they've got a problem, and then to seek help to help them within their addiction. And Claire, she's a very heartful soul anyway, and so she, when she is helping these people, she really gets to know them and has a very strong bond with them. And she specializes in younger single parents and all these sort of things as well. So not only does she have to deal with the face-to-face client part, but there's also not a very good atmosphere in the workplace as well that she's having to navigate. So so much so she's looking for another job at the moment. So we had a good chat yesterday, and obviously we are supporting her as much as we possibly can. But she's certainly not going to turn her back on her job as far as what she does. It's just that the working environment that she's at is not the best at the moment. So it's funny, isn't it, sometimes that people feel threatened when they see somebody doing something better than they are because they've got a bigger heart. And it's a bit weird. Well, we find it weird anyway, and I'm sure that you guys feel it would be exactly the same. But I think that they feel threatened of her way that she does it for some unknown reason, because she really gives her all heart and soul into her job with the face to face. And some of the people who are she feels threatened by within the workplace, they just take it as a 9 till 5, do their job, get the money, and go home. And they look at their job as a ladder to climb, and they don't mind who they climb over to get where they want within the workplace. Whereas Claire goes to work because she feels that she's making a difference on the literally on the streets with these people who have this problem. And other people look at her doing what she does, they would never do it. They would never take on that responsibility or go that far with their client base, that it's causing all sorts of problems for Claire in the workplace. It's ridiculous, isn't it, really, when you can be looked at being doing your job badly when you're actually doing so much. But hey, that's the status quo that she's in, and that's really why she's now looking for another job within the same sort of field anyway, because unfortunately these people that are given her problems are higher up above her. So it is causing a lot of anxiety for her at the moment, and us as well, of course. Let's move on from that then. So yeah, yesterday had that. We both went to the gym, Jane and I, in the morning. I did chest, and I was so close to lifting 100 kilograms, which is 220 pounds. It's been my goal for a year to do it, and I honestly, I was so close. I was so annoyed with myself because I had obviously did the warm ups and everything beforehand to get to it. So let me just show you the little video. I was so close. Let's see if you can see this. So close. I was so annoyed with myself. I really, really was because I got it back off my chest, but not got my arms locked out at the top. But hey, listen, it's a good goal. And this is why I love going to the gym and I love doing my weights because it really gives me targets to push towards. I'm very competitive anyway, and I want to compete with myself more than anything else to achieve these targets that I've set for myself. And doing 100k bench is certainly one of the things that I'm certainly going to do. Hopefully, in a couple of weeks' time when I've recovered from that. I had a session yesterday with him, and that was yesterday. This morning, Jane and I both did legs, bums, and tums with the same guy who trains us. That was hard as well. And Jane had done legs yesterday, and we had to finish off with a 2-minute wall sit. I don't know if you've ever done a wall sit. It's where you sit with your your back to a wall, and you have to have your legs at a 90-degree angle and just sit there for 2 minutes. Hard. That was after doing all the exercises which we'd done for 45 minutes. We did that at the end. And tomorrow, I've got my PT session again with Harry, and that's going to be shoulders. So, oof, that is going to be scary. Oh, is Susie McRae on this sheet? If Susie's here, is she on this sheet? Fantastic today, Susie. Loved it. Loved seeing you on there with our brother um, Chris Johnson. Really nice to see you around, darling. It really was. So yeah, I've got that to get through tomorrow as well. Jane and I are doing a bit of traveling Wednesday onwards. We will be keeping to our schedule, obviously, but it will be from a different location. That's for sure. As always, I will keep you up to date with what's going on, and I will certainly try and bring something to the table on a daily basis that might encourage you, inspire you, bring value, all the rest of it. This is what I feel my place in the company is to keep you all together, keep us on the right track, and to also bring something to the table that can help you guys, or at least give you something to think about. Anyway, on that note, everybody, I'll give you some shout outs because it is Monday. So if you're in green, I am going to give you some shout outs first. And then obviously I'll move over to everyone else. Let me just get into YouTube because it's a lot easier to read it out from there. And again, guys, I can't thank you enough for everybody on a monthly basis as a tea clubber. It really does help us an awful lot. Um, where is the chart? There we go. Okay, so we'll start off with then M. Cayley and Patty Prescott. We got Cynthia Deering and Jean Oliva. I like the new name, Focusing Forward, Jean. Very, very good. That's along the lines, isn't it, of what we're all on, focusing forward. Jarmo is there as well, along with Krista Grazier. Hello, buddy. You guys are all in green. Thank you for your monthly support. Angela Lynn, hello, and Cynthia Deering. I haven't said hello to you guys. Who else have we got? Stick your name down. I'll give you a shout out. Obviously, people in green come first. There we go. Melanie Marcano, thank you so much as well for being a tea clubber. I can see it. Okay, we'll move over. We've got Janghangia Alam, Abdul Satire, Shah Nuaz. We've also got Roy McPhail, your tea club in. Flying solo today. Yeah, Roy, I am, mate. Never mind. Big shoulders. Azza Khan, my mate from way, way, way back. One of the first Brits to join. I think he was actually before me, Azza, in 2018. How you doing, my friend? Michelle Champagne, how you doing? Rose Monthabi, sorry, from South Africa. Hi, Rose. John Brewer, my friend in the chat. Thanks, John, for everything you do, my friend. Birgit Johansson, Sunil Dan Norka. Hi to you. Sumit Sharma. We've also got Patty and Ravindragud Patil, MD Ishmael, Katalin, Dr. Magyar. Hi to you. Abdul Sattar. We've Veher Roswith. Hi. Nagaraj Gossaver. Thank you so much for your super sticker, my friend. We've got AI with Heart, Johnny Lidver. Johnny, thanks for all you do, mate, for the songs. They are absolutely brilliant. Bolly Who, Pushpin Media is in green. Thank you so much. Surinder Singh Pung, hi to you. Hope I got that one right. Who else have we got? Bishwajit Giri, thank you so much for being here. We've got El Prandakarakari, killing me, guys. Kajal Paul, I saw Chris, hey Johnson on earlier as well. Hi to you, Chris. Deborah Long is there. Shrijit Jana is in green. Hi, mate, for a tea clubber. Arvinda Kaur, hi to you. Do a couple more. We'll do Sunil Danorka, hi to you. Who else have we got? Rajesh Nisampatnam, I think. And the last one is going to go to somebody I haven't mentioned yet. Any new ones? No, don't think so. Vinda Kara, I've said hello to you. Cynthia Deering. Nunu Santos, there you go. You're new and in green and a tea clubber. Anyway, guys, that's it from me for today. Be back around tomorrow, normal time, with obviously something to bring to table if we haven't heard anything from our CEO. That's it from me. Oh no, actually, I'm on with Chris. So I'm on with Chris tomorrow, and it will be at 2 p.m. Eastern. Okay, 2 p.m. Eastern with Chris tomorrow. That's it from me. Bye for now.